All right, welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Prospectors. ICO is launched. As you can see here, you can join the ICO by clicking here. Let's see how many people have already gotten some tokens here. 863,431 PGLs have been sold. 27 participants so far. They've raised 334 ETH already, which is Ethereum. Okay, so wow, that's pretty cool already. So 31 days left for the ICO. Okay, so their minimum goal is 2,000 ETH. Looks like they're gonna reach that maybe in the next 48 hours here. The way they're moving. Um, and then they have their hard fork or hard cap is which is their maximum goal is 29,000 ETH. So wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of ETH. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna get this minimum goal. They'll probably most likely they'll get through these two goals easily, and then they'll come up here. Maybe they'll need some more advertising to get through this part, but they're definitely going to see these first two go down. A lot of people are very excited about this new project. Prospectors earn real gold. Playing the game, you play the game, you earn gold, and then you can trade that gold in for into Ethereum and then into your local currency for real hard cash. So that's pretty cool. So Prospectors ICO has launched, and yeah, man, come. The links are in the description. Come over here and grab some tokens and see how it plays out, or you can message them for more information. Okay, my full you guys already know I did a quick review video on this channel. My full review is on the main channel, Currency 365, but the links are in the description to message them, to talk to them about whatever you want to talk to them about. Maybe being part of the company, part of the team, doing some drawings for them, looking at the future, investing with them in different ways. So, Prospectors ICO has launched. Okay, so let's continue here. Now let's get into the news here. We're gonna just go. I guess I'm gonna go up and not down. A lot of you guys know I go down, but sometimes I do go up. So I'm starting here because this is where the video starts. I'm not gonna make it look funny and crazy and start going up and down. So I'm just gonna start right here. This is where you wanted me to start. This is where I'm going to start. Okay, Barzani's party in response to Iraqi MPs reject the referendum. Do you want more wars and blood? Now this looks like Najib. So yeah, that is Najib, isn't it? Okay, so let's see here. Kurdistan Democratic Party MP Najib said on Thursday that the Iraqi government had no choice but to talk to the Kurds about the referendum while addressing deputies who objected to the referendum, asking whether they want more war and bloodshed. Hmm. Okay, so that's her opinion about this. Okay. She also says that we do not we what we do want MP Jassim Mohammed Jafar or anyone who declares against the Kurds, do they want more wars and bloodshed? Okay, so basically she's saying, look, the Kurds want to go independent here. And the Iraqi government has no alternative other than the option of dialogue with the Kurds. And at 14 years of failure, yeah. So all the people that are saying the Kurds shouldn't go independent, 14 years of failure. So you're asking the Kurds to stay in a government with them that has been 14 years of failure of partnerships with the federal government. Okay, so yeah. Tell them to stay. Oh, well, guys, just stay for independence. We've had 14 years of failure. So, well, just get over it. Yeah. We can actually go independent and do our own thing, and we can fail. Look, it's like telling somebody on a plantation continue to work with that company even though it doesn't pay you on time. It miscalculates your pay. You don't get any raises. Your boss is all over your back. Your supervisors are all over your back. You're stressed out. Just stay. I know it's been 10 years of hell, and you have severely damaged your health while you've been there. But just stay. Just continue with them. There's nothing, and the guy's thinking, I can actually if I'm going to damage my health and my mind and my well-being, I might as well do that on my own. like if I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna allow people that I don't even know to do it to me. I will do it to myself. And that's what the courage is saying. If we're going to fail in the future, we can fail on our own. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel them on that. Like it's like getting out of the plantation. Like I can fail on my own. I don't need you, to help me fail. I can fail on my own. I'd rather just fail on my own than have you fail for me. Have another person fail for me. And I feel them on that part. The global diplomatic compass is heading towards Baghdad. Let me see. It says, that the compass has moved towards Iraq to reaffirm its importance and influence role on the course and future of the region of the world. Okay. Let's continue up here. Let's see what else we have. There's something about Telehar, it looks like. An Iraqi officer confirms the arrival of 10 U.S. warplanes and dozens of military advisors to the base. Okay, of Karzi, I don't know, access something west of Mosul. I don't really care. And I'm pretty sure this is for Telehar. Iraqi counterterrorism expects the Telehar battle to be easy. Well, because it's already over. That's why. I mean, who says this type of stuff? Who says something is gonna be? Who goes into battle saying this is gonna be easy? Like who says things like the things that these people have said in the last 8 months have been just things that you've never heard in the history of mankind and for military. I mean, go read the old military books and the people's mindsets and what they were said at those times. What we've seen in the last 12 months in the Mosul, Fallujah, and now all these other places like Tel. I mean, it's pure ridiculousness. Okay. What the wordings they're using, it's like they're telling us that there is no war, like it's already over, and oh yeah, it's gonna be easy. I mean, we had soldiers and commanders and stuff. Oh, I mean, how many times did we hear them come out and say, "Oh yes, we're gonna Mosul will be liberated within a week"? Yeah, we got this already. Or come out and say preposterous things. The moon's coming down. Or what? I mean, just stupid stuff. I mean, just things you wouldn't hear from colonels and generals and commanders in a war battle. And we're hearing the same thing here about Telehar. Oh, it's gonna be easy. Telehar will be a piece of cake. Telehar will be so simple. How can you possibly tell us that a battle can be simple and easy and you haven't even started it unless it's already completed? So, I mean, I'm just tired of this. I'm just tired of Telehar and all those stupid places. Oh, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it, and because they're not using military code, and I am a decoder, and and you guys already know Cliff High is a coder. So when you got decoders and coders, we want to hear coded language. We don't want to hear uncoded language because we can then see that you are freaking bullcrap, right? You're hopium, you're bullcrap. And we can see that from a mile away. You can't tell me something's gonna be easy and you haven't even started it. And it's a freaking battle where people are gonna lose their lives. How can something be easy unless it's completed? So I mean, it's ridiculous. Patriotic Union of Kurdistan expel member Farhad, to participate in the campaign against the referendum of independence. Okay, I don't really care, man. Iraq has sets a stone by entering the international market with its first sale of independent bonds. Yeah, so good job, Iraq, on that. And here's another situation, like I've been saying before. Here they are in doing international. I mean, what country? What country has been? I mean, if somebody can research this for me, let me know and post it underneath this video on Currency 365 Facebook page. What country on a program rate has been able to sell international bonds under chapter, and while they were doing it, they were under Chapter 7 of the United Nations. Of course, today our body lets us know that they're out of Chapter 7, so that's how they were able to sell the international. But then people are gonna say, wait a minute, wait a minute. Iraq tried to sell these international bonds last year. They were under Chapter 7. They weren't even near close to being out of Chapter 7. Yeah, that's true. They failed though because everybody knew they were under Chapter 7 and they weren't in. So this is crazy, man. Somebody let me know what country in the history of mankind has been able, under Chapter 7 and on a program rate, and with no free capital flow, has been able to sell international bonds and actually sell them out, okay, and be successful at it. Let me know, man, because this is getting ridiculous. Soon it's gonna be soon they're gonna be like, you know what, we're not gonna change the rate. We're gonna take pictures with Burger King and McDonald's and Walmart and Ford and Mercedes and all. We're gonna just take pictures with everybody, throwing up signs like, yo, what's up? At the red carpet event for internationalism, and we're on a program rate. That's what's coming next. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous that the IMF and the World Bank have allowed Iraq to do these types of moves with a program rate with no free capital flow. Unbelievable, in my opinion. I'm entertaining you guys because I don't really care. I'm just entertaining you guys. Let's just make that be known. Okay, I'm entertaining you guys. I don't care. I'm just trying to make this more lively video because I know some of the videos are like Okay, so report says electronic payment removes the dinar from pockets of employees, basically saying that they're not going to get paid in cash any longer. You have to go use your ATM card, which they've issued out, and also the MasterCards. You have to go to the banks and use electronic payment systems in the ATMs. You are not getting cash any longer. You're no longer getting dinars. So that's what they're talking about. Electronic payment removes the dinar, the cash dinar. They should have said cash dinar. The cash dinar from the pockets of employees, because they're still going to have, dinars. It's just going to be in their ATMs. It's going to be in their ATM cards and stuff like that. Okay, so as you can see here, it says Iraqi government to expand the dependence on electronic payment cards, ATMs, and to give employees salaries, which paves the way to reducing the deal of paper currency dinars. Yep, so they're reducing the dinars, so that means liquidity for cash dinars has severely dried up. Everything now is electronic payment. That removes them. That's removing the money changers out of the way as well. They've turned a lot of the transfer exchange companies, the money exchanges, are now being transferred to banks and other things like that. So they're basically bankrupting the money changers, and everybody is no longer going to have to use cash, but come into the banks and use the electronic payment systems and the ATMs, and then they will bring out the lower notes when they change the rate, or at least go 1-to-1 in country, and then change the rate out of country. Let's see here. It says Abadi's office responds to Barzani's remarks that there is no need to authorize Baghdad on the referendum. Okay. It says Thursday that the future of Iraq and its fate is not limited to one party or a specific body. Okay. So that's the response. So let me repeat this. This is the response from Abadi's office on Thursday that the future of Iraq and its fate is not limited to one party or a specific body. That is their response. Okay? So that is their response to Barzani. So Barzani says that we don't need to authorize Baghdad on the referendum. And then Baghdad says, well, one party, one region, one group, or one Pacific group it's not going to affect the fate of Iraq. So that's just taking a shot at the Kurds right there. Basically saying if the Kurds go independent, we'll still be all right. Okay, after U.S. pressure, IMIS ousted from Telehar Operations. I'm guessing that's the PMU, the Iranian military backed Iranian militia in Iraq and Syria. Yeah. Well, that's the IMIS. I don't know about the PMU. Okay, so maybe that's the same thing. I don't know. I thought they were two different things. Anyways, what is this? Iraq and Saudi Arabia affirmed their full commitment to the oil production reduction agreement. Okay, wait a minute. Iraq and Saudi Arabia affirmed their full commitment to the oil production reduction agreement. So they have an agreement to reduce oil production. Well, wouldn't that spike the oil prices up? But then didn't we just say that Donald Trump went there to keep oil low? Now Iraq and Saudi Arabia are having a commitment to reduce oil production. So does that mean that America is going to speed up oil production on their end so they could keep the oil prices low? I don't know. I don't get it. Now, at first, I told you guys that the meeting in Saudi should be to raise the oil prices, right? Reduction and raise oil prices. But then we didn't see that, and then we said, wait, it looks like it was not to do that, but to go the other way around to keep oil prices low. And then Breitling came out, and others came out in our community, basically saying the same thing that it looks like they made a deal to keep oil prices low. So I don't know. I don't know, guys and girls. Because if Saudi and Iraq reduce production, oil prices are going to go up unless America counters that and they start producing. Okay, so that's the only way I see it. Anyways, it is what it is. Oil's around $50 right now, right? So it's a little bit high. It's not high, but it's still high. And the reason why, and here's another thing. How can oil stay low if the dollar's dying? You know what I mean? Like the dollar is dropping. When the dollar drops, oil goes up. So I can't fathom that I wasn't right on my first agreement, like my first initiation or my first response was Donald Trump was going to Saudi Arabia to do a deal to raise the oil prices and drop the dollar. But then that wasn't happening, right? Even months after, oil was just dropping and the dollar was staying high. So we all were like, wait a minute, it looks like maybe they didn't do that deal. Also, we have to take in the fact that ISIS is still in Iraq and Syria. You don't want to drive the oil prices up because then they can use that to fund themselves and recruit more people. When the oil is low, they can't take the profits of the oil and sell it in the black market. So we don't want to see oil prices go up right now anyways until Syria and Iraq are completed. So I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they would be doing this now when they're still fighting ISIS and Daesh. I don't know why they would reduce oil production so they can bring the oil prices up because that's what's going to happen regardless if you say no, it won't. Well, the supply and demand will kick in effect, won't it? So I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know. I know this was a crazy video of a lot of emotions, but it was mostly entertainment. Don't think of it any other way than that. Okay, so Bitcoin's at 3,400 here, chilling. If it breaks this high here of 34.53, then we're about to see 3,500 plus. If we break that, Ethereum sitting here at 304, Litecoin sitting at 47.84. All right, so reminds me of what Ethereum used to do when Ethereum was in this 40 range and it couldn't break 40 range for like 2.5 to 3 weeks. That's what it looks like for Litecoin. It's in this range where it can't get out of this 40 range. It's just been staying in there for a long time, and then it just finally just breaks it and just goes to 100. So that's what it looks like it's going to happen for Litecoin by mid-September. We should be at $100 for Litecoin. I think that's it, man. I think I've talked enough. I think I entertained you guys enough today. Let me get out of here and go do something else. I actually have to do a review. I did get another paid advertising for an ICO token, or I think it's an ICO token or just a coin in general. So I need to go over that and review that. And yeah, that's it. Talk to you guys later. Perspectives ICO is out now. I will post their promotional video on both channels. And so you guys can check that out. And it's a short video, so it won't be like, I think it's a 2-minute video. It's on, I think it's on their Facebook page, or no, it's on their, it's actually on their website. So right in the beginning of the website, you click on it and you can see their video. Anyways, I'll post it for you guys just in case you miss it. Okay, peace out. God bless. Bye. Shalom.